Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have another quarterfinals match in the Impossible Creatures 2021 World Cup. It's your host, B-Champ, and with me I have the amazing, the ever so sweet and kind and gentle William.
And that's ever so sweet and kind of you to say, B-Champ. And I am just on the edge of my seat for this game. It's going to be so fantastic. We have America-1, the primo American team represented by Renee and Fear the Beast coming up against Elias and Toast, whose name I don't actually know.
Well, America hasn't quite won yet, but perhaps they will after this best of three matchup. The first game is going to be on Plateau.
And that's what I love to see. Coming out as the first map, it's one of the most fun maps I think that we have in the tournament. Certainly last year it was most of the most hyped games happened right here.
As you know, it still happens to have extreme hype. We have USA here on the left, and then we have Sweden here on the right. What is it about this map that makes it so fun to play, so fun to watch?
It's just the right combination of feeling secure, I think, because of the way the entry to the base is so easy to fence, and just enough water access, just enough shenanigans on cliffs. You know, it just ticks all the boxes.
Yeah, certainly. And something that I've used to not like is having anything to do with these cliffs and these cliff geysers. I used to think that, hey, this just makes for bad maps, because whoever gets that early gyro pad really just seems to take away the economy from everybody else since they're so difficult to take. But with the new flyer meta that's come into play at level 3, I feel like it's not as much of a problem.
And we have Elias coming out towards Renee's base really early with a henchman. Not sure what this is all about. I do think the other thing in this map's favor in terms of the cliff geysers is that both of the each player has kind of like two safe water geysers. I guess they're not really that safe, but they help to offset the effect of someone taking all the cliff geysers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Beast is coming into mid. Fantastic. It looks like Elias is just looking for a fight, and Renee is sending 6 henchies. They're gonna get spotted.
My gosh.
Oh my
And he's
god.
been found, and this henchman is just going to get beaten to death by these fists of fury.
Worst case scenario for Ilias. I don't think Renee sent those henchmen out specifically to get him. It's just chance because now his mid is coming out.
Oh, and Fear is building Renee's chamber up in the top mid expo, and there are Cheetah Scorps coming out.
Double Cheetah Scorp rush. Here we go. USA has claimed mid. This is huge.
And we don't even
looking at islands.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sweden's not looking at islands yet, and we're just seeing a really late level 2 from Elias. I mean, considering he put a chamber down pretty early, a late level 2. And it's going to be difficult for him to defend this rush with Toast at his base.
But look at this beautiful sound placement here in Toast's base. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely allows only one Cheetah Scorp to attack it at a time. But those fences went down so fast.
Fences are down. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Holy smokes.
But the double chambers here coming in absolutely clutch for Team Sweden. That's huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and these Lemmings are doing a great job at coming out and taking out these Cheetah Scorps. This rush looks like is not going to work, except Toast. Not much mining going on. He only has 5 henchmen mining, and these hench sitting at these islands are just sitting idle. No workshop there yet.
Is this game on very fast? This is insane. I feel like so much has happened already, and we're 4.5 minutes in.
And it looks like Elias is starting to take the island a little bit, but we have USA in mid, which is just going to be so strong.
Not just that, Renee has gone straight for Elias's base, just keeping up pressure across the whole map. She's retreating now, but you've got to think that they are definitely in Sweden's head at the moment.
Oh my gosh, and these more overpop coming out from Elias. These porcupines should make short work of all of these Cheetah Scorps that are coming in, basically walking into die. Very little damage done to these porcupines. Now a pretty dominant force. And Sweden is taking over the islands and the water generators.
3 out of 4 islands belong to Sweden. 2 water gens going up for Elias. Oh, I hope USA hasn't expended all of their chutzpah on that rush.
And it looks like we're just slowing down a little bit. Trombone Stilt's bringing out a gyro pad in
And
mid.
going 3.
Oh, that's going to be big. That's going to be a big level 3.
Elias is back to the original plan, rebuilding these chambers where he wanted them to this time.
And we'll see if there's no defenses that Renee has at home.
Great point, but and it's oh yeah time, baby.
More lemmings. These are going to be. Oh, I think these henchmen just missed them. I think
Renee just missed that.
Oh no! And there's simultaneous attacks going on. Renee coming in and to Elias's base. Elias coming into Renee's base, and Fear the Beast coming in to help.
Yep, Elias' attack is going to be more decisive for sure, but this is not necessarily the end. I would also like to note that Renee's done a really good job. She's put fences at the top of the cliffs there to stop sneaky chambers. Unfortunately, it didn't stop these other sneaky chambers.
Oh, needed a sound beam tower to go down, but these henchmen I think are going to get picked off before they're even able to build Fear the Beast creature chamber.
No, he'll get it up for sure. Which is good, but now you can see Toast up north is putting down these water chambers. All of a sudden, Sweden's come about. These 2 islands for Toast are going to be really, really strong.
Wow, would have loved to see a sound beam from Renee, but it does not look like that came out. But we do have level 3s coming out. Bullad Sharks.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, yeah. She went for the island there. I guess she's just massing them up. That attack from Elias has been stopped, but Renee has fewer henchmen than ever.
And Toast is coming in up north. Lots of water chambers, lots of henchmen. Fear is going to see this island here, and he's going to have to respond.
Yeah, this is tough for Fear. He's in a sticky situation. He's kind of got to be all over the map at the same time, and Toast is about to hit 3. Are we going to see some chambers come out? We are seeing an attack on the South Island, but that'll be pretty easily fended off by these triple chambers.
Oh, wow, yeah. And we do see an attack by Fear on the top island with some forward sound beam towers, as well as the Oogpister sharks. Oh, but they're going to get taken down by these bull great white sharks and
Those
4 chambers.
So scary. Goodness gracious me. And the ram tuners coming out from Elias in the south, these are incredible units. Really, really like them. They have a great matchup against a lot of range with their charge attack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and just these trombone stills trickling in these bullad sharks.
But that's okay. That's okay. She's still got mid pretty much undealt with. She needs to take the other natural expo in her base, I think. Although she took the island, which is probably a smarter call, to be honest with you.
And more action coming up top with these bull great white sharks just tearing apart Fear the Beast chambers, retreating those henchmen. He needs stuff at home ASAP. And these Oogpisters are not going to be good enough to defend against these bull great white sharks.
No, we do have some Electric INS spawning in mid. That's actually a really good call against these bulls. That might be the correct unit for this. And Renee taking these cliff geysers, and maybe another one would do well, because otherwise Toast will get it. Oh my god, the expo's been raided so thoroughly. This is a mess.
Oh wow.
And it just looks like Beast's base is falling to Toast.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really strong attack. These great white sharks, 411.
That was Elias hitting 4. What has Sweden done this game? This is insane.
Oh my, I mean, really, it was just they defended the rush, and the early islands, they've been able to hold these 3 islands plus the associated generators all game.
BHM, look at West Island. These henchmen are waiting to build this sound beam tower, but the ram was standing on it, so they couldn't build it.
Oh no, that is so sad to see. And all these henchmen coming over now to build defenses. Luckily, these rams seem to be paralyzed.
Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know why they weren't moving.
Yeah.
That was a very strange glitch.
But, I mean, looks like there are rams in Renee's base. This is going to be really, really hard, especially with these poor hippos on the way. And
it's GG.
Yeah, Toast is still sending in even more stuff into Fear the Beast base. The middle has fallen. This does look like the end.
We're seeing Renee in Fear's base building some creatures to help out, and there's been some really great team defenses from USA. Actually, from all of the teams, we've seen some really good team defenses. Renee's going 4, but you've got to think there's nothing they can do here.
Wow. I mean, yeah, that was a really, really dominant start, but I think one thing that it came down to was the second attack on Ilias's base, and all of those lemming porks just shredding those cheetahs.
Well, I think Renee didn't actually send too many units there. I think that was probably a worthwhile risk to take because it kind of doubled as a scout. But when Ilias defended it, he did so by making 1,000,000 units that he then sent out to do some real damage.
Yeah, certainly.
Bombardigator coming out to just loose a salvo or two at these muskoxes as they walk past. But goodness me, USA must be feeling pretty shook. Is there any team more scary than Sweden in this World Cup? I don't know.
They're a contender to win it all for sure.
And I feel like they're kind of like the young bucks as well. Like I'm used to Mutt being good. I'm used to the Black Tigers being good. I don't know what to expect from Sweden.
Yeah, and certainly, but I mean, this is not a weak USA team either. I mean, they're
No.
a very strong team with a lot of experience with RTS games and very high actions per minute, as we know. Geez, so that was game one. What are we gonna see in game two? I mean, I think I think we could see a USA victory in game two with a good counter pick. But it's just going to be so hard to rumble this strong Sweden team that just doesn't get rumbled.
Well, certainly, that's exactly right. We just don't know how to get under Sweden's skin. We haven't seen them play much in this tournament. We haven't seen them play much together at all. And with a lot of teams, you can say, okay, these teams, you can get into their heads if you do this. If you break their morale, then they lose momentum. But with Team Sweden, I don't know. I'm not sure what you do against them. Bchamp, if you were in Team USA-1's position, what do you think you try?
Honestly, I think I would try either a pre-practice gimmick or I
Mhm.
would bait them into a rush that I am prepared for and that I can beat. And then if I beat the rush, then a lot of times that will give me a pretty good advantage for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think it's possible to bait Elias in particular into a rush because he just loves to do it so much. If you're going to do that, you'd probably want to go on a map like Eroded Duos, because Ilias would probably want to do a rush with like Skadoobies or something, some level 2 melee, and you can take the islands for free. But it looks like we're looking at a Glacier counterpick. Bchamp, do you love to see that?
I do love to see Glacier. I mean, I think
Oh my
that
god.
Glacier is one of those maps that is very, very interesting because of the asymmetry in the spawns. You're going to have one player that is a bit safer in the back with a bit more access to safe resources, and the other player has to go all the way to the island to expand. And they're faced off against each other, where the player that's closer to mid, the more vulnerable partner, is going to be
Oh no, it gets better. It just gets.
oh
Oh boys.
well, wow, I think this is going to be really good. I mean, do you think that they practice this?
I don't know. I mean, how do you practice Crag?
It Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know either. They must just have some units for it or something.
Oh,
Wow, I love to see the Crag counter pick, but it looks like so does Ilias.
yeah, and I feel like Toast. I feel like Crag is for some reason a map I associate with Toast. I think he just has the right combination of micro and tricks up his sleeve for a map like this.
Yeah, this is I mean, this is going to be scary because I don't know how this is going to work as a counter pick because I don't see Fear the Beast really being a strong Crag player. This is
Okay.
more like it. Soothing 08. This is actually going to play to Team
No,
USA's strengths.
this is yeah, that's a better pick, I think. I was super hyped for Crag. Maybe we'll see it if USA wins this game. I don't know why. Renee, I don't know why she'd do that to me. I'm so upset.
Yeah. Wow.
It's alright. She might change her mind. We'll see. We'll see.
I think this is going to be great for Team USA. You just get a lot more macro from two pretty strong macro players, and also I feel like Renee's going to be very good with the flying level 3s. That's something that she
Yeah,
tends to bring a lot, and that's going to be
and
very dominant over the cliffs.
exactly right, and claiming the cliffs as well. Like we saw. See, I don't know because Renee and I played a game on soothing recently, and I think it was against the Swedish team, and we got pretty bodied. We did a good job, and we felt like we were in control, but then they just spun it on us. And a
Oh
big
dear.
part of that is the cliffs, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. We'll see if Renee's learned a lesson. Definitely, Fear is a lot better than me, so this could go any way. I would love to see a little bit more of the mid expos being taken. I feel like we almost never see that on soothing, and it's a great way to kind of back up the cliffs as well. If you can secure the cliffs and those mid expos, then you've got to have the macro advantage.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really strong, and I'd like to see. I mean, my thing that I'd really like to see is for people to take advantage of the healing pools. I No one
Yeah.
does that.
Okay.
I have no idea even how fast they heal.
So we'll touch on that. There are triggers on this map wherein if you have damaged units sitting in those little pools in mid, those soothing oases, they will theoretically regenerate health slowly over time. But no one's ever really tested it, it seems. I don't know if it's even present in the spec version. It should be. Early hench coming out from Trombone Stilts. I don't know where that's going, but
Same from
3 early
Ilias.
hench coming out from Ilias.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a fencing hench from Trombone Stilts, and I think this is going to be some workshop hench from Ilias.
Interesting. I think it might be a triple fence from Ilias, although Ilias probably wants to attack through mid, so perhaps a workshop is more likely.
Or a forward chamber. That would be crazy. It looks like
Dope, yeah.
Toast actually building Ilias's lightning rod.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
Swedish Brotherhood.
I think this is going to be a rush, but this is going to get scouted out by Renee.
Oh, but was Renee watching? Yes, she was. She saw that. Both of the hench just spinning around for a second and then leaving. Very interesting.
And I mean, when you see 3 hench go past you like that, like,
Oh yeah.
oh, this
Hit
is
that panic button.
Oh my gosh, is anything going down at home?
Yeah, that sound beam. The sound beam is coming down. Meanwhile, Renee does really just have middle there for free.
And Ilias is going level 2.
Renee's going to spot it. This is huge. 2 chambers coming down. Renee, what are you going to do?
Towers. Fence spam.
actually, she's just going to shit herself. Oh no. Well, the other chamber has been destroyed. This is definitely defensible. Those henchmen have got to get taken out, though.
Yeah. Fear the Beast coming down with a chamber and a soundbeam tower.
Oh, Renee's hench are free and clear. Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And Elias's 3 henchmen are chasing them. 2 are breaking off now. That overpop is so strong, but he will hamstring himself a bit doing it. I wonder if this is half just a distraction tactic for Sweden so Toast can boom.
I mean, I think so. I think that's going to be really, really big. Toast not looking at a level 2 yet.
Yeah, and that's Renee hitting too. Terribly interesting here. Meanwhile, Renee's henchmen in mid have managed to pick off that one Ilias henchman that was chasing them.
Yep, got a geyser, and it looks like going for the island as well. Fear the Beast with the top island.
Oh my goodness.
Which is going to be really, really strong.
Come on, Fear, build that workshop. He's just hanging out on north. All of those henchmen gathered 1 pail of coal, and now they're just waiting for the resources to build that workshop.
There they go.
Elias is not defeated, though. He still has a lot of units.
Yeah.
Renee's henchman running all the way back to the lab. What's that guy doing?
Ooh, chameleon.
Mountain lion.
Oh, mountain lion. I was thinking of lion.
It's like a small lion.
Yeah.
And henchman on the South Island for Renee, just kind of chilling. Not moving in now. USA is looking pretty good.
If they're able to take this out, then it's going to be really, really strong. They just need to get rid of this chamber that Elias is being quite a nuisance right now.
Indeed he is. We have got snapping Tellurian, but that's a bad matchup against the Lemming Porks.
Yeah.
A tower crawl would probably do it. At least bait some of them out with a tower.
Looks like Toast has found Renee, mining their safe coal in mid.
And Toast pinged that on the minimap, just so you know. And Toast has got a gyro up.
Oh, and Toast also sees Renee in the South Island. Renee also
Oh
seeing
my god.
Toast.
So much henchman chasing.
Oh, and all of these units are going to, at least the units are going to retreat or go and try to raid, possibly come into Renee's workshop that she has in mid.
Yeah, this is bizarre. There's so much hench movement on this map early on.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh, Ilias coming down with 2 water chambers, top left.
Tragically, I mean, Renee had that South Island, but she's moved her single hench up to chase Toast henchman way back all the way up
Oh
north.
no.
So really, all she got was the geyser. I don't know if that was the right call or the wrong call, because who knows what that henchman would have done unmolested.
And these porcupines are coming through mid. It looks like a double is going to be coming through mid to
Ooh,
attack
that
Trombone
won't
Stills
be
here.
defensible for Trombone, but
Oh, these henchmen need to retreat as
I
soon as
think
possible.
unless she's feeling feisty and she reckons she can hold it, she can't.
Might be
Though.
able to.
Unless all those henchmen like single out individual targets to stop the range coming out. Who was that hitting 3, by the way? Sorry, I missed it.
I
Gotta be
did
Toast.
as well. Yeah, it's Ilias is going 3 now. Toast building henchmen.
Oh my god, Elias is triple chambers there at the west. Oh my word.
Fear the Beast sees them now. Quadruple chambers.
These lemming porks are actually beating these chameleons, even though he sent his whole force away up north by Elias's forward
Wow. Renee able to take out all of these
oh my god,
units
that's
here.
huge.
Yeah.
That's so good, actually.
I mean, they were all ranged lemmings, so relatively weak and ranged units that don't do as much damage to henchmen.
So many. Fear doing a great job with lemmings of his own. This is the overpop battle. Elias is frantically pinging these chambers to note that they have gone down.
And Fear's going to be able to take this.
Meanwhile,
Fear now at level 3. Trombone Still's almost level 3.
There's so much going on, B-Champ. Meanwhile, Renee's had another attack against this forward chamber from Elias, and it has still failed to fall, and Toast is building geysers on the cliffs. He's got one of them, he's building the second.
Oh no, that's going to be really, really strong. We need to see some cliff action from the USA team.
We do, but at the moment, it's actually all USA's away from a macro point of view because Renee just took south. You know what? I think Toast assumed when he saw that geyser south that Renee had more henchmen there. Assumed that it wasn't just the one, and so didn't push for the island.
Oh dear, but there are these, at the very bottom of the map, these killer whale cobras, which will easily take out anything that Renee puts at that island, because it's not defended.
But that's kind of okay, because there's nothing there.
Flyers coming out. Krampus
huge.
multiplied by Cinderella.
Krampus x Cinderella is some of my favorite fan fiction. So glad Steve's wrapping it.
And I'd like to see Renee take this geyser in mid.
I think she will. She's going for the expo, assuming it's there. And Toast is building sound beams because he has got binocs on that gyro, so he saw those air chambers. Which is great presence of mind from him, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Elias also looking to build a gyro and go to the cliffs, I would say, and Fear just rolling into the Swedish home base. Swedish territory under threat.
This is going to do some damage. We need some flyers out of these chambers ASAP, and it looks like, as if Ilias heard me, they're going to come out. Hopefully make it work. Whoa!
It's just camo guys. That is so cute. UFO.
And they do look like little UFOs, don't they?
But,
little flying saucers.
Sweden has tipped their hand now. Like, these are great shock units, but now Sweden knows they're out there. So we should see some AAs come up.
And we have these flyers from Renee, which are going to take those out pretty handily. Oh, but here comes a level 4 from Impossible Toast.
Oh my god. And Fear is going full, but he's not there yet.
Oh, jeez. And I mean... There's just not enough geyser control, I think, from Team USA. They're still missing their home geyser back here. Have not taken the South Island yet.
But they have taken the geyser at South Island, so they're pretty much even there. Toast has like a 1 geyser advantage, and unfortunately, most of Elias's home hench have been killed by friendly fire from those UFOs.
And it looks like a gyro drop is coming down in the top cliffs, and this geyser will go down.
Oh wow, this is so big. Toast making a creature chamber here, and I don't think Renee spotted it. Renee could really take this gyro out so easy with these Krampus. Yes, has spotted it now, flying in.
And these henchmen are coming down to take this expo, but there are some crocodiles on the way, which are going
Oh
to
my
be
word.
very, very scary.
And
Probably
they
take out this
are
expo. But
they are overcrocks too. Oh boy.
and there's going to be a lot coming into Fear the Beast base. We need more chambers from Fear the Beast at this top island.
That's right, but some flyers are there to defend. That's good, but it's not a great matchup against the killing cobras.
Yeah, those are going to take them out very, very fast. I mean, even though these flyers do have immune, it's not going to be enough against this much ranged.
If those flyers could just support the South Island right now, Renee would be in a really good shape.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, the air chambers are coming down. Great call, great call. Oh, Toast's level 4 push, there's so much momentum there. It was a great call of his to just hit level 4 and stockpile some units.
And Henchman Yoke, thank goodness, coming out from Trombone Stilts. Really, really need that.
Meanwhile, there's a bizarre flyer duel in mid with these UFOs versus Krampus. It is so strange to watch. You have really no way of telling who's winning that fight.
Oh, but Impossible Toast coming over here and losing his Cancer Crocs to the island. And these henchmen are going to get taken out by these flyers if he's not careful.
Yeah, I feel like Toast just isn't prepared for dealing with these flyers.
But Toast is doing a great job up top.
Oh my word. I mean, Beast has hit 4. It's not too late for him up there, but he's got to solidify these units, bring them all together, get that hurting bonus.
These henchmen need to build more chambers. This is just not going to be enough to trickle out. These level 4 units build too slowly to only be operating out of now 2 chambers.
Oh, unless you have a Beluga.
Oh, the Belugas are going to do work against these level 3s.
Ilias is on the beach north, so he could definitely back him up.
Oh, a big burst coming out from Impossible Toast, taking all of Renee's flyers out in one burst. That's doing so much damage, yeah.
No kidding, oh my god. This is huge.
And big fences coming down from Impossible Toast. It looks like, scouting. Very, very worried and trying to create choke points for any land units that come in to the enemy base, or to their base. Wow, and I'd like to see the USA team start to expand into mid and take some safe expos now too, to really solidify the economic advantages they've built up for themselves. Renee losing the bottom island.
Renee losing the bottom island, but probably not too worried about that just yet. She can retake it. She does have the chambers there, and she's also going for... Everyone is almost level 4 by this point.
And Toast not looking at a level 5.
Yeah, I wonder if Toast even has level 5. So we're seeing some Bombardier Crocs come out for Toast, which are really big, great for assaulting cliffs, and for assaulting from cliffs.
Yeah, and these flyers are doing a lot of work to make sure that Ilias does not get this cliff advantage. Toast not yet taking out Ilias's... Oh, well, I guess now he's taking an attack in the top island. Going to be trying to take out this workshop.
Phenomenal, yes. Beast now pushing from North Island, having fended off that snake attack. That was so close.
Oh, Impossible Toast moving in with a gyro drop of henchmen to take mid. That's going to be really, really strong.
Yes,
what a good move.
Great call.
And going up here with a creature chamber to try to take this geyser as well, because these cliff geysers are going to be very valuable for the USA team. And all of this artillery coming in as well.
Did you see all those hench fall up north to Fear's artillery?
Yeah, wow.
One barrage really just nuked those henchmen. That was fantastic from Team USA.
That's really
Cliff
strong.
artillery also doing a great job.
Yeah, level 4 artillery is doing amazingly for the USA team.
Toast is really unflappable. Like, despite everything that's going on, he's managed to take South Island. I don't know how he does it. He's just not worried at all.
Yeah, and he has so many henchmen here.
Brobdingnagen coming out from Trombone Stilts. Very, very nice. Crocodile
wow. Oh my goodness, I have not seen one of those yet. That's a beautiful unit.
No, me neither. They're lovely little...
Were these actually alligator? I think alligator mantis shrimp.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. And so, very high defense.
I'm not like a huge animal
damage.
nerd, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And Fear the Beast finally taking his expo. And that's going to be a huge economic boost. Some units are going to be coming in to attack Toast at the expo that he's taking in mid. And this is going to be really, really tough. Toast, though, taking over this South Island, and Fear the
Fear
Beast
the
at
Beast is
11.
5,
Oh my
and
god!
Trombone is almost 5. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god!
The toast seems inexorable at this point, but with them both hitting 4, they can pull this back.
Oh
5,
my
sorry.
god! This is
Problem
going to
Jin
be
is
really, really big.
I just don't know where this is going to go. I mean, Beast is pumping out foos at the moment. That's elephant blue whales and using them to take out Elias's attack. Really perfectly timed for Fear hitting 5 there, just in time to save the North Island.
Yeah, and then so I think we really need to see Toast take his South Island advantage and try to do some raiding into uh, the USA base up top, because there's a free pathway
Yeah,
up into their base. So if you can take some fast melee units.
he will. He really will. But Renee's going to hit hard with Krampus X Cinderella. He's moving into position there. And oh my god, Star-Nosed Mole. I love these so much. This is a colossal squid walking stick from Renee in South now. Hard to see against the terrain. But they're
Wow.
just going to punch straight through the Swedish base.
Yeah, I mean, these things are 927 health. That is huge, and they're relatively cheap for level 5, which is going to be really, really nice. The camouflage probably going to be
But
coming.
it just keeps coming.
Oh,
Brandon
Elias!
Toast is on the cliffs.
Elias is also coming in with some sneaky chambers into the USA base up north.
Right next to Fear's base. Fear has spotted. He's building a sound beam. I mean, I guess you're at level 4, so whatever. You should see fencing those chambers would be a much better idea.
Wow, and it looks like Elias is not going to be able to get off any units into the base.
Neither Elias nor Toast going 5, but Toast is pushing north. Toast is just so unstoppable. This has been such a good game from him, despite everything, despite
Big
such
gyro
pressure.
drop from Fear the Beast right onto Elias's henchman Cole.
Elias is really crumbling here, and I mean, who wouldn't? I can't believe Toast has kept it together the way he has so far.
Wow, and Toast attacking the cliffs, attacking via the South Island into Renee's base. This is going to be really hard for Renee to come back. I mean, well, just so much of the map. Never mind. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, Renee actually has the whole map at the moment. She's just taking control, and she has so many camo units in Swedish base that she just needs to move in. And if she does that, it's really all over.
Yeah, I mean, these 5s are there. They're in. They're large and in charge. These things 43. Wow, just look at the stats on these guys. Basically fully upgraded. Absolutely.
This has been an absolutely unreal game, B-Champ.
Yeah, holy smokes.
All of Renee's base hench are gone. That is the true power of the Killing Cobra.
Yeah.
Kill.
I mean, these are just level 3s.
And there's just level 3s, and the hench are there to heal them. I don't think Renee is too worried about them, to be honest with you. She should make some more units, or she might have cause to worry about them.
Yeah, I mean, these sperm whale immune shield bugs are going to make quick work. Wow, the Sonic just coming in and absolutely destroying these.
Sonic it's such a good way to deal with hench heal.
So I wonder, does the stun of the Sonic actually stop the hench from healing temporarily?
No, it doesn't. But because it hits so many targets, it stops them from being able to auto-acquire the nearest wounded target. You know, so hench often like heal themselves or heal each other, and the heal rate of a single henchman is not enough to counteract the damage from the Sonic.
Yeah, good point.
And the labs are under attack. Fear the Beast doing an excellent job with these fuse. I keep seeing these blue whale elephants, and it's amazing to me because they're such powerhouse units.
Yeah.
Wow, that's Sweden conceding.
That rhymed. Sweden conceding.
Yeah, I wrote it like 3 weeks ago.
Wow, what a game. What a counter pick from USA-1. And that leaves them at 1-1. They're tied.
They're tied up, and it went exactly the way you said it would be, Champ. The more macro-focused game played into the hands of Team America. I mean, goodness me, it almost didn't. I think the only difference there between the teams was maybe Elias's slight lack of experience. It seemed like Elias was a little bit more under the pump than the other players.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that it's also came down to that first rush. It was a really exciting, cool rush. You don't see that on Soothing Oasis, but it's really hard to close from that far away when you have two allies that are right next to each other, and it set Ilias back a lot, I think.
Yeah, it did seem like Ilias had those units there for a long time and didn't know what to do with them. Probably should have just come back and taken mid off of trombone stilts there.
Yeah, and what a great play going all the way to mid with trombone stilts. That was so
All the way to
strong.
the other side of mid and getting away with it. Unbelievable.
And it acted as the foothold into Sweden's base. That was what
Yeah.
it never went down. It was never taken.
Somehow, yeah. Wow, what an incredible game! That was better than I even imagined it would be.
Yeah, and now what are we going to see from Sweden? What are we going to see? Crag?
Crag. I think Toast. I would love to see Crag. I think Team Sweden is just wacky enough to pull out a Crag, and I think Toast is just wacky enough to win a Crag.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. Both of these teams are, I mean, clearly very, very strong teams, but with the Swedish pick, the map pick, I think it's going to go to them.
Goodness me. It just depends what they choose. They could really screw themselves over here. Oh my goodness. I'm going back on the Swedish team, I think.
Alright, see, I'm going to go to Team USA.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? You would.
Yes, I would. Ooh.
Duos? Is it? Oh no, sorry. This is USA hosting this.
Maybe they're going to incept the idea of duos into the Swedish team.
I'd love to see a Maya, actually. I feel like Maya's the kind of map where it could really go 50-50 either way. But that's just my caster's point of view.
Yeah, Maya would be pretty awesome.
Dear me, and I wonder if Toast might actually opt to bring out the big snakes for this game. We haven't seen them yet this tournament. Toast is pretty famous for bringing just lots of very large snakes of various creed.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool to see some big snakes here. See, post-patch pals. Oh.
And I'd love to see, I'd love to see a Sweden counterpick, and I'd love to see Maya, and I would love to see Ilias come up with Skadooby, his trademark Panther baboons, which have been extremely successful against Renee in the past and against me.
Well, it's not about everything that you love. It's about what Sweden loves. So.
Well, maybe it should be. Is it too late to change the tournament rules?
This is actually the Will Cup, not the World Cup.
Baby. Is there a difference between Will and the world? I don't think so.
So, let's see. We haven't heard. Is it actually going to be eroded duos? Do they say that?
No, they haven't picked.
Okay, yeah, it's just waiting on them.
I think they're probably chatting.
Mm-hmm.
Strategizing.
I mean, they picked their armies already. Oh, this is the map.
This is the map. That's huge.
Oh, so I wonder.
BJ, are you okay?
Yeah, I just don't know who this favors. I want to figure. I need to place my bets before every game, and
yep.
Oh, this is pretty neutral.
It is exactly 100% neutral. I can see Fear getting one island, Toast getting the other island, and Renee and Elias just scrapping out in mid. And it could go either way, but I think it might go down to whichever team brings level 5s. It really might go that long.
Yeah, I think so, and I think, gosh, I think we're gonna see pure swimmers come out from Sweden at least.
Well, it just depends. Their utility is a little limited on this map compared to like a high tide. They can work to great effect, but you often find yourself just getting gibbed by land units.
I mean, perhaps, but I'm just thinking about how well the Black Tigers use those eel piranhas in their matchup against England 1, and those were so dominant, so cheap.
That was. I mean, I don't want to talk about another game while we're casting this one, but that was so cool. That really swung the game.
Maybe I can help.
So maybe we will see a similar thing, but I think both teams are capable of doing that. This is actually a relatively old army from Renee. I'm trying to remember what's in it.
Hmm.
This is not a World Cup special.
Interesting. So
Oh,
that might be, well, Erodo Duos is an old map, and so creating an Erodo Duos map very early on, or Erodo Duos army very early on, is pretty easy to do.
well, it's also worth noting that Toast's army is also one of his oldest ones, the dirty 3/4 of a dozen.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure what to expect here out of everyone.
I mean, it seems like we won't be seeing any gimmicks. It seems like this is going to be a pretty straight up play.
Yeah. I'm just expecting to have a good time.
Good to see Renee fueling up on coffee. I smack my lips when I eat. That is.
There we go.
That is a classic army from Ilias as well.
Decisions.
I've got
All
to
right.
say, Ilias has been a constant source of joy for this community ever since he joined. Some of his army names are really good.
I think that this is coming down the predictions again. I think it's gonna go to USA.
I'm picking Sweden, baby, only because you picked USA.
All right.
Let's make this more interesting, B-Champ.
Yeah.
Title of Impossible Creatures King is on the line. I'm putting up the belt.
All right. We'll see. The commentator king spot is up for grabs. This is
I don't think Matt will
title.
consent to that. Scouting Rod early from Beast, good stuff. I wonder if he saw that happen just earlier in a different game.
And Toast looks like going for an early middle of the water.
An early ocean. That henchman has been enough.
Early dip.
He's done.
Yeah. Now
Of course,
3 henchmen coming out though.
Will have wet socks now for the rest of the game, and it will get a movement speed debuff as a result.
I hate wet socks.
Isn't it the worst thing in the world? Oh my god.
Especially when the water just squishes between your toes as every step you take.
That's why I just only wear thongs everywhere.
Sorry,
that's flip-flops for America. Early geyser in mid from Toast. That's huge. We often see that kind of swing the game, whichever team takes these mid geysers.
Mm-hmm. And we do have Renee going for this island and turning around.
Just some synchronized swimming here from these pink henchmen, just doing some circles.
Going out with a water chamber.
Cool. Yeah, I often find when I'm swimming to the island, I hit 2 midway and have to stop to make a chamber. Chuno Yodi's coming out. Beautiful.
And we have Ilias content to stay in the base for now. Toast going for another geyser in mid.
Yep, he's going to take 3 out of 3, man. That's going to be so big for Team Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
Renee's just got to scout it, man. She's just got to see it.
Send the henchmen there to the island now and then see that there's nothing there, I think would be a strong move.
Yeah, she's leading with the coyotes because she's a little bit paranoid about the islands on this map. It seems to be the bane of her existence.
Yeah.
She knows she's clear, but she's got to check the geysers.
Yeah.
I'm exactly the same. I never check the geysers.
Toast fence coming in to Renee's base, but finding that actually Renee paces the lightning rods too far away.
That's huge brain strats right there. Yeah. Toast wasting 10 coal on fences. Huge.
And Elias with a 2 close workshops and building some of these tarantula anglerfish.
Spooters. Cute. 137 0 elec, and we just got a ping from Sweden on this west island. So Toast has let Ilias know that it is occupied. Toast doing a really smart thing here and sending his henchmen south instead of through the middle where Renee might see the geysers.
Oh yeah, really good play.
Yeah, it's really important to think about where your creatures are going to draw.
Almost level 3.
Oh my god, how?
Wow, fast 3.
Elias is doing a slightly slower 3, Toast is doing a slower still 3, and it doesn't look like Renee's looking at it yet, but Renee is taking the geyser. So this is a really good use of this level 2 army that he's built up instead of going 3.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got to push the other ones though. He might
And-
raid the expos, that's also good. Yes, he's pushing.
And going across, finding this geyser here, and I think she'll take it without too much effort because there are not many units on the map from Sweden.
Oh my god, Toast double upgraded this, and Renee, she is just going to destroy it. That's so many resources. Toast actually got the 3rd upgrade, and it hasn't come out yet.
Oh, that's tragic.
Paid for the 3rd upgrade, and it never even got completed. My
And
goodness.
continuing on more to the east, and it looks like Toast taking those geysers but never taking the island. This is looking really, really good for USA right now, with the Swedish team just kind of stuck in their base and content to not
Yeah.
build that many creatures.
But it's about to get scary because here's Constable Cool Guy.
Uh-oh, the
this is
constable is here.
One of Elias's trademark units. It's so hard to stop. I don't know if it's because how he uses them or if it's a good unit. You can never tell with Elias.
Oh, and the units just miss each other as there's going to be a dual attack, trading off raids.
Yeah, Fear getting a little unlucky going for these A moving into these gen amps by mistake. And Constable Cool Guy is here. But look, this is exactly what Fear was actually talking about when we were coming the last game, putting these sound beams between the geysers and the labs.
That's a really, really strong place for them. It's going to be hard for these cheetahs to come in and take them down.
And the American attack, meanwhile, has been extremely robust. It's getting a lot of mileage here. Constable Cool Guy is actually falling. The drip feed is really... Oh, no, they're busting through now.
Yeah, but these pack hunter lioness cuttlefishes are doing a great job. They're going to take out these horses and do a huge amount of damage to Impossible Toast Expo. I'd really like to see Fear the Beast build some more henchmen and take this island. Oh, I guess he's doing that a little bit right now.
Oh my god, Toast is actually dead, by the way. Toast doesn't exist anymore.
Wow, this is not good. No henchmen at all.
This is looking like game. Oh my goodness. Toast, it seems miscalculated by not building on that eastern island when he had the chance.
Yeah. I mean, he had such an advantage with these geysers, but as a result, it threw him off balance, and now he's got nothing.
3 of his 4 henchmen are just standing. No, sorry. 4 of his 6 henchmen.
5 of his 6 henchmen.
Oh dear me.
Just 1 in the rods as well, and 1 by the
geysers.
Oh,
he has 3 in the water too. This is actually a little bit sad from Toast. I think he has somehow been rumbled. The American team has found out the key to Toast's head.
But the Constable Cool Guy is coming in and doing a pretty strong attack on Renee's base.
What do you do about Constable Cool Guy? He's just so cool.
No, I mean, and look at him get onto his hind legs to claw at the enemy, taking away that pack hunter.
Classic constable moves there.
Oh, and these dolphin mantis shrimps.
Yeah, just ceasing to exist. Terrible matchup on land for these guys, unfortunately. Ah, wow, clutch from Ilias. He saved the day.
It looks like Fear the Beast has these Pure Swimmer tuna scorpions that are coming in top left. And these are going to take out the Ilias's geysers and chamber here, with not much response from these pure land units that Ilias has.
Ilias is trying to repair this water chamber, but those henchmen will not be able to repair it in time, and then they will be fodder for those tuners.
Well, until they go on land.
Until they go on land. I mean, okay, Ilias is doing a fantastic job raiding here. He's taking out most of what Trombone Stilts has at home, but Trombone has the other island, you know? Is that really going to be the biggest deal?
I mean,
it would have been good to see those hench flee into the water where they can't be hit by the constabulary.
Yeah, I mean, this is still really strong, and Toast is coming in with a strong attack. Is Toast making a comeback here on Fear the Beast and the island? What?
This simply cannot be done.
Oh my gosh, what?
Beast has stolen the north generator. He's had time to get these pure swimmers into place now, so you'd have to think Fear the Beast is feeling pretty good about his northern attack.
Yeah, and
but
I mean...
Toast, huge.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this island is done for, and most of what's going on at home is pretty wrecked as well, especially with Renee's lab. Not a whole lot. There are some henchmen mining, but it doesn't have the hench upgrade with Yoke yet.
How did Elias hit 4 at this point?
Oh my goodness,
He
that was
made
Elias?
100 Constable. That was Elias. And now
Oh
he's
my
making
god.
Lenas. He's making Lenas just in time. These are Lioness tuners, or Lion tuners, actually.
Wow.
Level 4s. That's gorgeous.
These are strong. 25 damage.
They
That's
look
gonna
like
be
the evolved form of those Scorpion tuners. They went into a cocoon and
Daddy
these
is
things came
home.
out.
Wow. This is gonna be really big. I mean, because Toast is doing a great job in mid.
Dear me, Toast is claiming the island now.
Wow, Fear the Beast has been rumbled. I think maybe a bit too confident in the top left here.
Yeah.
Renee's just building back at home. But
oh no, the amount of Elias all of a sudden. This is looking like a Sweden push.
oh my gosh, how is this happening?
I don't know. I mean, did Toast just secretly float a lot of resources instead of defending himself?
I mean, I think it's these 0 elects just was able to save up for the level 4.
That's right, but unfortunately, it looks like Fear's taking back this island with a really robust attack.
I mean, yeah, that's what I like to see from my very own Team USA. Like to Fear the Beast now going 4. I'd like to see the USA take these mid expos though, up towards mid.
Yes, correct. I mean, there's no real need for Renee to do that, given that she has the whole island, but all of a sudden she doesn't have the island anymore, so...
Yeah, I mean, this is... how are you going to defend against all of these Lenas? Certainly not with these Mantis Shrimp Dolphins.
No, they're a bit tragic, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, perhaps in mass, but sending them out one at a time is not going to be enough, and these...
Their strength is to get in the water, but then the tuners are faster anyway and they have a leap, so there's just no chance.
Yeah, this is... Oh gosh, and Elias just coming in, already swooping in and taking the coal.
Oh my god, suddenly it's the Sweden show.
Wow, look at the mini map. This is crazy. Fear the Beast, 90% of the way to 4.
This map is just rotating like a wheel.
Wow. We need to see Renee go and take this island along with Fear, because...
Yes.
Not doing too well. We also need to see some defenses at home, because you know those tunas are coming.
Oh, you know.
And they're coming quickly.
You better believe they're coming at 29/40 speed. That is outrageous speed upgrade.
Oh my gosh. And there are so many sound beams at home with some fences, but these need to come up faster. It's still not fast enough.
Meanwhile, in mid, Lena is absolutely taking these lion ottlefish to town. Fear has got dewdrops, these chameleon polar bears. They are so minty.
Yeah, I do like the dewdrop. I think dewdrop's going to win out this conflict, especially with all these water chambers going down.
Well, it is very much the fresh maker, so what would you expect?
And here is the attack on Renee's base. Ouch!
Renee just panic building a million sound beams. Kind of a good call, to be honest with you. They are upgraded.
But it took down a lot. These tunas took down a lot of henchmen at that expo.
Meanwhile, Renee doing a good job of continuing to raid up north with some pythons.
Toast just coming in and taking the island, sharing it with Fear. Oh, these tunas! Doing so much damage!
But they're getting bound up by these sound beams. A single burst will do a lot of damage to them. The USA should lure them closer to the sound beams for extra damage.
And it looks like a research clinic's going to come up that's probably going to get a fence upgrade there.
Huge update. Elias is 20% of the way to level 5.
Oh no. That's not good news for the USA team. Or my title of commentating king.
Well, it's a match title. It's just one of us is going to take it off him.
Okay. And it looks like we're finding the Swedish workshop on the right island, and Fear's going to try to take that.
Yes, indeed. Good job from Fear, but we've got to get Renee back up on her feet.
I mean, they need to take these middle expos up top. And
if
now
they did,
Toast...
they would see Toast building these chambers.
Oh, wow. This is going to be really tough. And the weird European delicacy coming in with the Frenzy and Sonic. These should get taken out by these dewdrops, though.
Yeah, it's not the most phenomenal matchup, especially with Frenzy triggering the way it did. But it could be worse. He's backing it up with Linus, which is smart. Constable Cool Guy just watching from the shore. Oh, excellent job from Renee. This attack
Wow.
here, Elias has not built this island up.
Yes, these moose killer whales are going to be insane, but Elias at level 5, that's got to be scary.
Renee has taken that middle coal, by the way. Huge.
Oh, I mean, and now she must see, she's going to see these chambers for sure. She has henchman binocs, and
Yes,
the moose are coming
for
in. Wow,
Oh
what
my
a game.
Elias has been doing so well this game. I gave him a little bit of stick on the Soothing Oasis game, but this has really come around.
Yeah.
These so many sound beams are going to do a great job against these squishy mooses.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and the mooses don't even know how to target anything. We're going to need to see some creature chambers come down from trombone stilts here at this island if she hopes to defend.
Yes, indeed. I mean, some sound beams would do it against these sonic units. Yeah, she's just retreating. That's fair enough. Elias's level 5 is just a turtle with a crocodile tail and leap. That's funny.
I mean, those are cheap, and they're going to do the job. I mean, if you're the first to 5, level 5 units are just crazy efficient in comparison to any level 4 units that they're going to be able to pass out. But except, I mean, these moose do have a good matchup against them with the Pack Hunter plus horns are going to stack.
Oh, yeah. Toast just went 4.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Just went 4. There's so many sound beams. The Swedes have learned from their experience in the USA base and are dropping a million sound beams. USA needs artillery here.
Yeah. ASAP. And we have Indy Jones coming up from Ilias. These things are going to pack quite the punch with the deflect plus range.
Yeah, I'm afraid Team USA won't be able to do anything against those at this stage, given their units. And Snellby just walking into base like a 1970s Godzilla villain.
Ooh, Trombone Still's going 5 now.
Oh, it's not too late. It's never too late.
But we need Fear the Beast to take the aggro while Renee goes 5.
Going mid, doing a good job. He's going to take out this forward. I mean, I don't think he's going to do enough to stop the attack.
Drawing the level 5s away, that's good. This is good.
And honestly, the slowdown from the soundbeam towers on these turtles really means you can take out about half their health before they get close enough to do any damage. One Musa whale getting healed.
Oh, Impossible Toast 80% of the way to 5.
Toast was level 3 about a minute ago.
Wow, and how did he come back?
Who knows? He still doesn't have that much.
Oh my goodness. And there it is. Impossible Toast, level 5. Fear the Beast, not looking at 5 yet. Renee, only 69%. Oh my goodness. And these level 4s coming in from Impossible Toast.
There's so much Fear the Beast head shield on this East Island. There is like 30 head shield.
Wow. But it's not enough.
I feel like USA is a heartbeat away from throwing in the towel here.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And there's Renee at level 5, but still not going to be enough. Now that Sweden has both islands, I mean, how did this happen?
Yeah, I mean, the sudden defense there from Elias to... Like, that island went from 0 defenses to Fort Knox in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, and I mean, the Linas, who's the Lion Tunas, did a pretty incredible job at a pretty amazing raid, taking the island, and just getting so many of them.
But, you know, like, they did a fantastic job for sure, but given that
we have
Elias
artillery.
was the only one before then, the American team did a really good job of dealing with them. That artillery you've got to be so careful with because your base defense is mostly sound beams.
Yeah, that is true. But so much mass range coming out from the Sweden team.
Beast is retaliating with some Scorptuna strikes against geysers. It would have been nice to see more of this throughout the game from him, I think, but he's had his hands full.
Yeah, I mean, if he was able to control more of the geysers around the map, then I think that we could have slowed down Ilias's tech significantly.
Dear me, the size of this attack into the American base now.
Oh my gosh, and these are all, I mean, all of these squids are level 5.
Every single one.
Oh no, and a hench war is ensuing inside of Fear the Beast base. He's halfway to level 5, but what can he do? Really?
There's nothing he can do at this point. And I mean, Toast has brought out a huge amount of artillery against these humpback Welland Zs, and it's just... it just means that Renee won't have it her own way here, and it's really hard to see what she's going to do. Oh, Ram. Oh, no. Yeah, Ram giant squids from Renee. That's very cute.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
Elias has got 1 million henchmen in the USA base, and so does Sphere, to be honest.
Gosh, but the units just keep pouring in. Impossible Toast. Now with these beetles, humpback or killer whale, oogpisters. Fear the Beast repairing his lab. But this is it.
Dear me, and this was such an explosive finale as well. It wasn't over until the last minute.
Yeah, what a game.
I have never seen this volume of level 5s concentrated like this in a World Cup before.
No. Oh my goodness. But I mean, you were right in the prediction in the game in terms of it's going to be level 5s. It's going to be a level 5 game.
Yeah.
All of these flyers coming in from Fear the Beast. I just now see these air chambers behind their cliffs.
That's right.
But it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, it's I mean, I want to say it's a tragic end, but either way, it would have been a tragic end.
Yeah.
Just an absolutely brutal set.
Gosh, what a game. So, I mean, this whole set's been absolutely incredible to see.
Two wall bangers, really and truly. I can barely remember Plateau.
I mean, every single game is just swung in so many different directions.
Oh, so close. This game is just a hair over 30 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
Just a hair. Fantastic work. And look at those scores. Ilias's combat score is unreal.
Wow. Oh my gosh. And the resources.
Dear me. Okay, let's see.
Creatures produced. Ilias, 263. Wow.
Just astonishing. At 312 kills, he produced 263 creatures and he still had a positive creatures produced kills ratio.
Wow.
Fantastic. 64 structures destroyed. I
mean, that was what an incredible set. What an incredible game.
Oh,
Lena. Hello, we have Sweden in the chat.
You do, yeah.
Do we have a couple of sweaty Swedish meatballs?
Definitely. That was the best games I've played in this game in my life. That was so much fun. Holy shit, man. I am excited. I'm shaking. I can stay up all night.
Well, I think before we get to you, let's chat to Team USA who have joined us here. Tragically, unfortunately, losing that set. But how do you guys feel about how that went down?
I thought we were gonna get them in the early game.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, it was such a strong performance, especially with those water chambers that you had top left of the map.
Yeah.
And you had the whole left island. At one point, you had both islands, actually, and Toast was almost dead.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know how they held on. Honestly, I don't know what resources they had to be able to pull that off.
Toast donated so I could go 4.
But Toast
Well, that's probably because he donated 11,913 electricity.
Oh my god!
Yeah, man.
Thank you for the post game, Renee. I did not.
What a game!
Yeah, that's crazy.
And 8,000 coal.
Yeah, I mean, well played.
Yeah, GG. That was good.
Yeah, you guys played phenomenally. This was a fantastic game. Fantastic stuff.
Closest game of the tournament so far. That was absolutely unbelievable. But let's go through it game by game. Obviously, Plateau.
We don't have to do that. We can skip.
Sweden, but then Soothing Oasis. Renee, very, very much the person of the match there, and the mid play was absolutely huge on Soothing.
Yeah, I did. That was by accident. I had a hedge there already, so I was like, yeah, I'll just spill the workshop.
It held the entire game.
I thought I was gonna lose it with from those lemmings, but
Yeah, you got doubled. You got sandwiched by lemmings, but it didn't matter. You ate the lemming sandwich.
I did. It was delicious.
Yeah.
And you know,
I screwed up. I screwed up big time. We had a plan, but I didn't bring any artillery apparently, because we had a plan, but I just messed up, man. I messed up big time on soothing races. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
You definitely redeemed yourself game 3. That was the best I've ever seen you play.
Thank you. Yeah, man, that was. I was sweating. I was shaking. I was.
Those were all really sweaty games.
Yeah, I mean, incredible set.
I'm dripping.
Man, as you can tell, I still haven't let it go fully. I'm still very excited.
You're gonna need to go punch some drywall or something.
Yeah, yeah. I just well played to USA-1.
Yeah,
Well
hopefully
played.
you guys as well. Good luck in the tournament. And
Thank you.
we'll see you in the finals when we lose our
When
bracket.
you come back. I believe in you guys.
Again.
I believe in you guys.
I mean, Sweden now on their way to play the winner of England 2 versus Scotland. Oh
my
gosh.
God.
I
Okay,
already know that semifinal game is going to be absolutely insane. I can tell already.
Oh my goodness.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, catch you later.
Right. Dodged a bullet.
Nice
That was the plan. Get him knocked out in the next round.
Yeah.
Well, actually, guess who USA-1 is facing next?
Looks like the winner of Israel-Poland.
Well, no, the winner of Netherlands and then versus the winner of Israel-Poland.
Yeah.
There's a couple games. But it's either going to be me, Israel, or Tok. It's one of the 3.
I'm not scared of you.
I will kill you.
Yeah, no, and Fortress, I feel Fortress is probably like my best map I've ever played on, so it should be fine.
Yeah, that's a bluff. That's actually a lie.
Right.
Thank
well,
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for filling the scene with pure joy. That was absolutely phenomenal.
It's great. Great set.
Yeah.
That was
well played,
fantastic.
both teams.
Yeah, and before we go, let me just say a huge thank you to my teammate. He gave me directions the last game on what to do, and he was very alert, and he helped me a lot, and he did a great job. Good.
And he
well played, Toast.
donated all his resources.
And he somehow came back. Like
the man's a legend. The man's a legend.
You know what they say, a true Swede never dies.
Yeah, indeed.
That's a real thing.
Yeah. It is now.
It is now.
All
Put it on
right.
your family coat on, boys.
Well, I'm going to end the recording there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all for watching. And if you're at home, please like and subscribe for more World Cup action.